All right, time for another Nerdy Virgin podcast, which I'm going to try recording in my office today instead of walking around outside, because I just don't want you to listen to me pant. And we're going to see how this goes. I'm just literally recording this on my phone and not putting my head right up to it. So you might be getting a little bit more of the ambiance of the office noises. I am rocking back and forth in the chair. I don't think that's making too much noise. But time will tell. Time will tell. So we're about a month away from me getting another MRI to make sure this pineal gland cyst is behaving itself. And I've been, over and over again with ChatGPT freaking out, and ChatGPT has been trying to calm me down. I'm just waiting for ChatGPT to lose it and go, you know what? I don't know anymore. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Please, stop it. And I think we're all eagerly awaiting the release of this new Superman movie. Is this going to be the one? Is this going to be to the DC universe what Iron Man was to the Marvel universe? That's what we're all hoping for. We're all crossing our fingers. Man, I've been thinking a lot about death lately. How I don't want it. I'd like to avoid it for as long as possible. Please. Thank you. And I've been, you know what doesn't help? Like, listen, it's a really great series, but watching the Sandman, because the most recent episode just dropped, that's been, it's a great series, but it's not a good thing for me to watch if I'm already a bit down. I'm into it. It is a really great show. It really is. I just want to preface everything I'm about to say by saying I enjoy the show. I enjoy the acting. I enjoy it. That said, I can understand why this was never adapted into a movie, because nobody does anything. People, they're well-dressed, and they stand and they talk at each other for 6 episodes. He's looking for his brother. His brother's name is Destruction. All right. 6 episodes it takes to find Destruction. Well, if he's finding Destruction, surely there's going to be some destruction. And what does it lead to? A somewhat muted conversation in a garden. It is somehow the most British superhero show. And yeah, there are going to be spoilers here, so, don't listen to this if you're into this. And I keep saying, I'm enjoying the show. But can we see Destruction destruct something? The climax. Don't leave. I'm going to leave. Please don't leave. I think I should leave. Could you please stay? I'm not going to stay. And then he turns into smoke and he leaves. The climax of this, he asks the dog to stay with her. It's a change of ownership of a dog. A change of ownership of a dog. That's the big... But it is a really good show, though. It just, don't let me don't let me spoil it. You should watch it. You should totes watch it. You should totally watch it. Even though it is just people standing still, looking great, talking to each other. There's a giant dragon that just is the doorman. And what is the dragon's function? He stopped someone from entering. There's a giant dragon that goes, excuse me, do you have a pass? You can't enter. Sorry. And that's what the giant dragon does. That's it. I think there should have a giant dragon, and he should have just been helping someone with spell check. Oh, man, I'm having trouble spelling the word zeitgeist. Hang on a second. Hey, dragon, can you help me with the word zeitgeist? Yeah, no problem. No problem, because I guess it's easier to ask the dragon than Google it, right? It really is a good show, though. You should watch it. Okay, well, good. I think we've covered a lot of that. I feel good about that happening. The other thing I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get out of just scrolling on TikTok or Reels, and I just, like, I'll burn an hour. Like, I'm just like, okay, watch something. Just choose to watch something. Like, if I'm going to watch all these Modern Family clips, just watch Modern Family. What am I doing? I have it. I can watch it. I can watch the whole episode. Why am I only watching clips? You know what's starting to happen, though, that's really creepy, is I'll watch clips of Family Guy on Instagram Reels or TikTok. And then I'm like, you know what? I want to go watch an episode. And I go and I try to watch an episode, and I lose interest about halfway through. And I'm like, is my attention span that destroyed by this? Like, this podcast is 6 minutes and 50 seconds. 90% of you have given up. I don't even know who I'm talking to at this point. Good news from Dad. We had a bit of a health scare. He lost vision in one eye for a minute. So they monitored his heart for 2 consecutive weeks, and it turns out everything's fine. So that's good, right? That's some good news. Still like to know why the eye stopped working randomly for a minute. No one seems to have answered that question. I feel like maybe it should be addressed at some point. Or are we just saying, he's 74. That happens. Things just kind of stop. Would like an answer here. Would like an answer to that. Are we missing something critical here? Are we missing something critical? Still dealing with these migraines, which is what's freaking me out. Here's the thing. If all I want is I just want to be told that the cyst is either the same size or gone. That's all I want. And then if it turns out I have migraines for the rest of my life, like, I can deal with that. It's just that, just want to make sure it's not anything crazy. You know what I mean? I really hope you know what I mean. I really do hope you know what I mean. A lot of meat today. I had a ham sandwich and then a chicken sandwich. It's too much meat. And some fries. Maybe that's why I suddenly feel better. Maybe that's why I suddenly feel satiated. I mean, anything else I want to cover at this point? I'm doing a show at the end of the month. Yeah, I'm going to do my sci-fi show, Control-Alt-Delete, on Sunday. When is it? Let me look. Sunday, July 27th at 5 p.m. California Standard Time at the Yoo-Hoo Room at Flappers Comedy Club and Restaurant. Y'all should check it out. Control-Alt-Delete. Let's see if we can do a full set on Star Trek Deep Space Nine. That's my goal. That is my goal. $43 people. Coming up on 43 in 6 months. So May as well round up to 80, right? Oh, that pisses off anyone who's older than 43. Oh, you don't know. You don't know what it is. You don't know what age is until you're 60. You don't know what age is until you're 70. You're right. I know it's only going to get worse, and based on what I'm looking at, when you tell me that, I'm looking at you. Yeah, I get it. You don't need to sell me on it. But I can complain about 43, and by gum, I will. Now, here's the thing. Sandman, it is a good show, okay? I recommend it. It is a good show. It is a good show. It is a very good show. Did it need to be 6 episodes? I feel like they could have covered a lot in 2. They really... Why is everyone talking so slow in this show? Can we get a rapid fire person? We need a nervous, slightly older Jewish man to just as a character I just need a faster tempo rhythm to come in and go, Sandman, hey, I got insomnia, can you help? I never get to see you, you're the god of dreams, I never fall asleep anymore, I'm on too much caffeine, can you do something? Can we get Martin Scorsese to do a cameo in this show? We could use that. We could use a little bit of you know what I think we do. I need that. Everyone in this show talks slow. Everyone. But it is a great show. You should watch it. You should. You should totes my goats watch it. I mean, what else? Let's see. I mean, I probably should talk about... I should go deep, right? I should go deep, talk about something deep. Can I say this is the first time in my life where I've been genuinely concerned with the country? And I don't even want to go to details about politics, but it really feels... Maybe it's not even the country. Maybe it's the world. And I can't tell if people always have felt this way, and that if I were 16 years old right now, would I be kind of in the same world I was at when I was 16 years old? And by that I mean, just obsessed with getting into the acting class in my high school. Would I like how much of it is that the world is changing and how much of it is, me changing? And would it be the same if 43 at any point in history? Would I be looking around? Although, I mean, the Dark Ages. Do you think teenagers in the Dark Ages had the same positivity that teenagers at other epochs have had? I mean, isn't that a part of youth? I mean, there had to be, during the Dark Ages, there had to be some teenagers who were like, we're gonna be the ones to figure this out. We're gonna do the Renaissance. We're gonna be the ones to do the Renaissance. But sooner or later, one generation. Well, I think the Renaissance it didn't happen overnight, but sooner or later there was a generation that came along and were like, yeah, we're gonna get out of this. We could use one of those generations right now. Any takers? Speaking on behalf of all millennials, I believe our ship has sailed. But that is an interesting thought, right? Here's the thing. We're coming up on 15 minutes. It feels a little short, but I like what I've accomplished here. I think we're good.